how I gave up my cat and why it was the hardest thing I have ever done. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today's video is going to be a little different, as we're diving into a topic that's quite personal and close to my heart. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay updated with our latest content. Alright, let's jump right in. So, as many of you might know, I used to have a furry companion who brought immense joy and love into my life. Yes, I'm talking about my cat. But what you might not know is that I had to make the incredibly tough decision to give her up. It wasn't an easy decision by any means. In fact, it was one of the most challenging experiences I've ever had to go through. You see, my cat wasn't just a pet to me, she was family. But sometimes, life throws unexpected curveballs that force us to make difficult choices. So, why did I have to give up my cat? Let me first introduce my cat to you. She is a female cat. Her name is Rosie. Rosie was always there for me during tough and lonely times. Her love was constant and gave me strength whenever I needed it. Rosie made me happy. She was really soft and gentle, but she liked to play fight with me. We would sit on the floor and playfully hit each other. I wore safety gloves to protect my hands from scratching. Rosie and I had lots of fun. Once, I put a big plastic pool on the deck, and Rosie wouldn't let anyone else use it when we were there together. I got the chance to join the British Army, which I needed to move to the camp for the British Army initial training 13 weeks or more. I put up a paper around our area to help find him a new family. I had to say goodbye to my beloved cat, because I was joining the British Army, as I have said earlier. I tried to find someone to take care of her temporarily, but I couldn't. Then I looked for someone in my neighborhood to take her in, but wasn't accepted. This is what I wrote on the paper I put up around the neighborhood. Hi, my name is Rosie, and I need a family who can take care of me for 13 weeks or longer. I've been loved since I was a little kitten. I don't think I was spoiled, but I got lots of kindness. That's why I'm really relaxed now. Dad wants to find someone who can take care of me for 13 weeks or more while he finishes his military training and finds a new home for both of us. He says we'll be together again, but he wants what's best for me. We talked about the chance that someone might love me so much they'll want to keep me. So, I want to stay positive about where I am now and where I'll go next. It's really important to Dad. He loves me a lot. Could you take care of me for a little while? No one wanted to take care of my cat temporarily. On the last 3 days before I had to leave, I took Rosie to a shelter nearby. It was a nice place. Rosie met some friendly cats there, who were really good looking. My cat was now looking for a new home. When pets go to a shelter, they either find a new family, or, in some cases, they don't get to stay alive. But at this shelter, unless an animal is very sick, they don't put down animals that have been there for a long time and haven't found a family yet. Another family adopted my cat in the end. She had a lot of fun running around at night when there were no customers, and she liked climbing on all the cat climbing stuff. She looked good and felt healthy, so it's no surprise she got adopted in just a few weeks. Before Rosie went to her new home, the pet store told me she was okay. But I was really sad. I miss her a lot and feel sorry that we won't see each other again. I miss brushing her fur. I miss when we would sit together in the evenings or when I had my morning coffee, and I would brush her and scratch her back. I miss when she would jump on my bed and cuddle with me at night. When you have to give away your cat, especially if you've had them for a long time, it's really hard. You might feel really bad about it and even feel like it says something bad about you as a person. It's normal to feel guilty and sad about it. You have to remember that these are just feelings. There are lots of good reasons for giving away a cat, and sometimes it's actually the best choice you can make. For instance, when you can't take care of a cat properly, or if having a cat is making you sick or causing problems at home. One way to make yourself feel better about giving up a cat is to make sure you've thought carefully before deciding. Let us take a look at some good reasons to give up a cat. Number 1. Relocation. If a person needs to move to a new home or location where pets are not allowed, or where the living conditions are unsuitable for a cat, rehoming may be necessary to ensure the cat's safety and welfare. Or if you move really far away from home, it might be hard to take your cat with you. It could be easier to find a new home for your cat nearby instead. That's what happened to me. Number 2. Behavioral incompatibility. In rare cases, a cat's behavior may not be compatible with the household, or may pose a risk to other pets or family members. Despite efforts to address behavioral issues through training and behavior modification, rehoming the cat to a more suitable environment may be the best option for everyone involved. If your other cats don't get along with the new one you bring in, it can cause problems. Sometimes it's hard to make everyone get along. They might fight or have other issues. Usually they figure it out on their own, but sometimes they don't. The older cats might never like the new one. Number 3. Allergic reactions. If a member of the household develops severe allergies to the cat that cannot be managed through medication or other means, rehoming the cat may be necessary for the health and well-being of the individual. If someone in your family is allergic to cats, or if your cat doesn't like them, it can be a problem. Sometimes a family member might have to come live with you, or you might have a new baby. These new people could have a surprise allergy to cats. Your cat might also not like other people you live with, and you might be too busy to help the cat get used to them. You might not have enough money to pay for someone to train your cat. Number 4. Personal health issues. If the owner experiences a decline in physical or mental health that prevents them from adequately caring for the cat, rehoming may be a responsible decision to ensure the cat receives the care and attention it needs. If you're allergic to cats, it can be tough. Some people don't know they're allergic until they already have a cat at home. Cat allergies are tricky and can happen at any time in your life. Number 5. Financial hardship. Unexpected financial difficulties may arise, making it challenging to provide the necessary care and resources for the cat, such as food, veterinary care, and shelter. In such cases, finding a new home where the cat's needs can be adequately met may be the best option. Having a cat usually isn't too expensive, but if your cat needs a lot of medical care, it can cost a lot of money. You might find it hard to keep up with the vet bills. When you first get your cat, you might be ready to pay for these costs. But if you suddenly lose your job or have your own medical problems, it can be tough to afford. Number 6. Changes in family dynamics. Significant changes in family dynamics such as divorce, separation, or the addition of a new baby may create an environment where it's no longer feasible to provide adequate care for the cat. In such cases, rehoming the cat to a more stable environment may be necessary. Number 7. Lack of time or commitment. A busy schedule or unexpected life events may result in the owner no longer being able to dedicate the time and attention required to care for the cat properly. Rehoming the cat to someone who can provide the necessary care and companionship may be a responsible decision. Number 8. Housing issues. If the current housing situation becomes unstable or unsafe for the cat, such as eviction, foreclosure, or moving to temporary accommodation where pets are not permitted, rehoming may be the only viable option to ensure the cat's safety and well-being. Number 9. Aggressive behavior. In some cases, a cat may exhibit aggressive behavior that poses a risk to the safety of family members or other pets in the household. Despite efforts to address the behavior through training and behavior modification, rehoming the cat to a more suitable environment may be necessary. Number 10. Terminal illness. If a cat is diagnosed with a terminal illness and requires extensive medical care, or has a poor prognosis, the owner may not be able to provide the necessary treatment or afford the associated expenses. In such cases, rehoming the cat to someone who can provide the required care or making the difficult decision to euthanize may be considered. There are many times when it's okay to find a new home for your cat. You don't need to feel bad about it. Just make sure you think about all your choices carefully before deciding to give up your cat. Sometimes the hardest decisions are the ones that ultimately lead to greater happiness and well-being, both for ourselves and our beloved companions. I still remember Rosie's birthday every year. It's on November 21st. Do you also remember your cat's birthday? I miss my pretty cat a lot. Even though I know where she is, I can't see her. Goodbye, my lovely girl. Making the decision to rehome a beloved pet is never easy, but it's crucial to prioritize their well-being above all else. Remember, sometimes letting go is the most loving choice we can make for our furry companions. Thank you so much for watching and allowing me to share this deeply personal part of my life with you. Don't forget to leave a comment down below sharing your own experiences or thoughts on this topic. Until next time, take care and remember to cherish every moment with your furry friends. Bye for now.